Hey, welcome to episode number 2. No, let's cut that. Hi, welcome to episode 2 of our amazing truck build.
Yeah, we had some good news last week. Penelope's ready to go and pick up. She's all signed off. So we're going to drive down to Doncaster again tomorrow. It's about 2 hours there, 2 hours back.
Yeah.
Where we're going to meet someone who's going to put on the back of a low loader and drive her over to Oldham, where she's going to live at LGF Commercials for a little bit.
Yeah. So once we get to LGF Commercials, get the truck unloaded. We're hoping to have a bit of time with Lee and Joanne and just sit down and go over some plans, because we've changed our plans slightly. Just talk about timescales, how long we've got before the box is going to be built and we can take her away.
Yeah.
For the next mission, which is trying to find storage space. But yeah, so tomorrow, Doncaster, Oldham, bit of an adventure tomorrow, and we're going to film all, take you with us. So see you then. Enjoy the ride.
See you soon. Morning. It is a glorious day, and we are on our way to Doncaster again. Coffee in hand, always coffee in hand. And yeah, we're gonna hopefully get a good bit of footage of Penelope on her way to a new home in Oldham.
Exciting times.
Yay! Back home now. It has been a super long day and we are shattered. So much driving. But it was really good to see Penelope moved, to see her make it to LGF Commercials, and now the box build can begin. And Craig's going to be heading back there tomorrow to do a few odd jobs. So yeah, until then, see you tomorrow.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm back at LGF this morning, hoping to get a little bit done on the truck. Very happy to be finally getting my hands dirty on her. So plan for today is to strip out all the seats, get the rubber lining out, give her a good clean down. I want to try and install a USB socket so I've got some power in the cab. And also, if time permits, I'm going to change the headlights to LED lights. Let's see what time we got. So I'm going to take you in there with me, do a few time lapses, and today's going to be a good day and we'll get lots done. See you soon. So, got a problem. One of these bolts in the back of the seat, completely jammed. Trying to get some heavy duty tools so we can get it off. Typical, it's always one bolt. cab. And the problem bolt was that one right there. It took a air impact wrench to get it out. So next is the electrics. And stick a USB switch in there. So plan now is to use the 24 volt 2-pin socket here and put a USB port in here with a small switch. Switch will be so it's not permanently live and I can switch it on and off, because it currently is permanently live. Nathan, thanks for the tip there, great. So we're going to crack on with that now. Okay, so got the first part in, so the USB socket is in. Had a bit of trouble with the hole saws, so to pop out to Screwfix to get some new ones because mine weren't man enough for the job. What we're going to do now is put the switch in. I'm going to do that now, and then wire it all up. Okay, so we have power in the cab. It's running off 24 volt and from the existing 2-pin socket there, which I'll get a cover for. Had a slight problem, so the hole next to it is for the rocker switch, so I can switch that on and off because it's a constant live feed. However, my rocker switch is too small, so I just need to get a 25mm switch and I'll install that and we're good to go. So next job is to take off the front cover, taking that home because we're having some lettering from the front. It's easy to do it at home. I'm going to put that off now. So just finished LGF for the day. I will be coming back tomorrow. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done. So I took all the seats out of the cab, stripped everything out I needed to strip out, give it a brush down. It seems to have brought back half the Iraqi desert with it. No joke, sand everywhere. Also installed the USB charger. I did drill the hole for the switch, however there was a big balls up, and I thought I had a 25mm switch. Turns out it was a 20mm switch, so the hole's 25mm, so I need to get a new switch for that. Other than that, it's hardwired to the battery at the moment, so it's live once the isolator's on, so I need to get a switch in there to switch that off. So I'll get that switch ordered and get that done. I didn't get round to doing the headlights, that's tomorrow's job. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. It was good to get dirty.
So we have had the same question lots of times on Facebook and YouTube and whatnot, which is, where are we going to be travelling when she's ready to travel in? So the plan is, obviously, we are going to be moving it into the truck full time. We'll be moving out of the house and into our tiny home. And we're going to be doing a bit of the UK because we are guilty of travelling more of the rest of the world than we have of our own country. So we're going to be doing that for a little while.
So the plan is, like Kerry just said, is to live in her full time. So we want to live in the truck for a year or so in the UK, whilst we're still earning revenue.
Yeah.
To help fund our big trip abroad.
Yeah. And getting used to her.
Yeah.
Learning what she doesn't like, what she needs tweaking, what she doesn't.
Yeah. And getting used to the space as well.
Yeah.
From my house to a small truck. So the plan is, the first few trips are going to be UK based. So looking at the NC 500 in Scotland, something I've always wanted to do. Drive the full coast roads of Scotland. That'd be beautiful. So I spent some time doing that.
I love Scotland.
Scotland's amazing. Never been to Scotland. Go to Scotland. And then over to Ireland on the ferry. I have a drive around southern and northern Ireland. Eventually then do a trip into France, so I can get used to driving the truck on the other side of the road.
I've actually never been to France, which is ridiculous.
You have. You've been to Nice.
I have been to Nice. Otherwise, that was for work. I've never been to France for fun.
Yes. So a trip around France, and then eventually maybe a 2-month trip from our home here in the north, all the way down through Europe, Spain, into Morocco, and down to the Western Sahara.
Very excited about.
So that'll be the first major trip in the truck. And that hopefully by then we'll have the truck perfected. It will be as we want it. And if we need to tweak stuff, we can tweak stuff. But the whole point of all these little trips are to make sure that when we do hit the road and we do leave, we are 100% confident in what we got, and we know how to use it.
Yeah.
So the big trip, wow. So 2 options at the moment. First one is Africa, and the second is the Americas. We're more drawn to the Americas at the moment than Africa, but there is a plan. So we're going to ship the box from Liverpool on Ro-Ro over to Halifax, and then we're going to drive across Canada and then down the west coast of the States into Baja, Mexico, and then back through Mexico, and then down to Panama, and then we'll have the truck shipped from Panama, obviously the Darien Gap, we can't get through the Darien Gap, into one of the other countries in South America, and then we're going to traverse South America, and then from there, who knows, we'll just have to see how we get on, but there is options of having the box shipped from Uruguay over to South Africa, and then we can do South Africa.
Yeah.
Who knows? So,
Depends how long we want to make the trip. Knowing us, it's going to be a big trip. It's going to be a long time. Yeah, it's really exciting. Yeah. That's obviously a little ways off. You know, there's going to be a lot of getting used to it. There's going to be a lot of UK, Europe, figuring stuff out, getting stuff wrong, breaking stuff, fixing stuff.
Yep. A lot of fixing.
But yeah, one of the reasons we went for the DAF was that she's easy to fix, she says, but she's easier to fix.
Yeah. You could, I mean, most people would be, engineers across the world would be familiar with the engine because it's used in water pumps, generators, it's universal. The Cummins engine, I mean, in America, it's quite popular in America. They use it in the drag races and stuff like that. So yeah.
So the idea being she's easy to fix. But yeah, it's going to be quite the adventure. Yeah, we'll take you with us. We'll document it all, obviously. That's why we put together the channel. And if you've got any more questions, let us know. And if you haven't yet, subscribe, because it's going to be a hell of an adventure.
It's going to be one adventure.
Can't wait to show you.